Beyoncé released her debut solo album, Dangerously in Love, in June 2003, and its unfathomable success is considered the epitaph of Destiny's Child by many pundits. Production for Queen Bey's debut album started a year after the recording of Destiny's Child's third LP titled Survivor. Beyoncé, Kelly Rowland, and Michelle Williams had already made it clear that the three would embark on a hiatus after the release of the third album to pursue their solo career ambitions. However, Queen Bey's solo pursuit was incomparable compared to the work done by the other two during the hiatus. Michelle Williams released Heart to Yours, which sold almost 17,000 copies in its top-performing week, while Kelly Rowland simply deep-shipped 77 units at its peak. Beyoncé demolished her partners by selling over 300,000 copies in the first week itself. Although the figure wasn't as shiny as Survivor's 600,000 units that were sold in the debut week, it demonstrated that Beyoncé was way ahead compared to her bandmates in terms of popularity. Dangerously in Love was the first album for which Queen Bey controlled every little detail during its production. For starters, she was the executive producer and co-wrote the lyrics to most of the musical numbers. Additionally, she did all the mixing and mastering of the tracks to release the final product on June 23, 2003. According to Beyoncé's father Matthew Knowles, his daughter focused on her roots in her debut album and the songs mostly had an R&B undertone. While the first half mostly comprises mid-tempo to slowish songs, it transitions to a cohort of ballads in the latter half of the hour-long album. In fact, the Grammy winner herself described her album in an interview published by Archive Today on May 7, 2003. The singer-slash-songwriter further stressed the fact that she wanted to express her vocal range in front of the world, and that spurred her on to take inspiration from a vast array of musical genres and blend them together to produce her debut solo album. Dangerously in Love takes heavy inspiration from musical genres like hip-hop, reggae, soul, and even Arabic music. Beyoncé's debut album exploded the markets and was a huge commercial success. In the first week itself, it sold over 300,000 albums and debuted atop the US Billboard 200. The album sold over 11 million copies worldwide by 2011 and was awarded the platinum certification a whopping 6 times by the Recording Industry Association of America. At the 46th annual Grammy Awards ceremony, Beyoncé bagged 5 awards for her debut album, including Best Contemporary R&B Album. The other 4 Grammys were for the singles in Dangerously in Love. Destiny's Child would meet again in 2004 to release their final album called Destiny Fulfilled before getting disbanded forever. As of this writing, Queen Bey has released 8 solo albums, with the recent one being Cowboy Carter, which was released on March 29, 2024.